Yo guys, welcome back to another Danmachi Memoria Freese video. Okay, so today's video we're going to be doing Familia Royale, but looking over what the stage is resistant to, physical and fire, I was wondering if they'd finally made a Royale stage that stopped the standard fire team from getting a decent score. So that's what we're going to do. I want to run this, and the whole purpose of me running this is because one, I don't know what it will score, but two, I know there are people out there that don't have a fire team, I mean a thunder team or a light team. So if this can score, you know, conservatively well for you, then it was worth the run and it was worth the video. If not, then at least you'll know, don't waste the run on making a fire team. So when I say a decent score, we're looking for at least 8 to 10 million. That's what I would call standard for like the average player. Obviously, if you're in like a highly competitive Familia, that score's not going to hold up. But for those of you in Familias that just want to get decent rewards, 8 to 10 million should be fine. That's just my opinion. Obviously, you guys are, you know, you do things differently in each Familia. For me, if someone in my Familia didn't have light or thunder units and came to me and said, look, I've got 8 million, I had to use my fire team, I would be completely okay with that. But then that's just me. I don't know, my Familia team is, you know, is pretty casual in a way, but that's my Familia. We expect you to play the game. That's it. That's it. Just play the game. We don't expect you to do super well. But anyway, let's jump in. We're gonna check this out. I will keep in mind that Light does have Phantasma Killer, and they do at one point buff their physical resistance even further. So I'm not sure exactly how well this is gonna do. It came to me that I thought, well, if I don't have a full, you know, working or functioning light or fire team, then chances are there are probably other people that are in the same boat and probably struggling as well. And given the awkwardness of the turn rotations, like removing debuffs on turns 4 at the end of turn 4, turn 7 and turn 11 is gonna probably be a pain for a lot of people. It is really awkward, and trying to get the rotations down on live stream last night even like was kind of awkward for me. Thank you to all of you that came through to my live stream last night. My numbers were higher than they usually were. Sorry if you didn't stick around or just sort of passed through. Either way, thank you for showing up at all. I really appreciate it. If you weren't aware, I do stream every Monday, Thursday and Friday, sometimes Saturdays at 8 p.m. GMT. Saturdays I usually stream earlier if I do it at all, but that's a different story. So I mean, like I will be streaming tonight, so if you want to come through, by all means, 8 p.m. GMT, I will be posting everywhere on social media when I'm streaming, so hopefully I'll see you there. What we're doing, oh yeah, I want to explain. So the Chigusa, right? Why the Chigusa, you might ask? So Chigusa is here because she's got SA gauge charge. Now if you weren't aware, any unit that uses an SA gauge charge skill has the additional charge applied to the skill that they're using. So using this skill to gain the charge for this turn also gives her the 100% additionals for using the skill. Are you following? That makes sense, right? I don't think I explained that well enough, but hopefully you guys understood. Anyway, right, so we're gonna go do this. Yep, slap some fools. I'm a little bit bummed out. Like, Physical Alice has always been the star of the show when it comes to these sort of things for me, and it kind of feels like she's not gonna do any damage at all in this, and she's not even gonna take damage, so she can't compensate by countering that much. It is kind of sucky that I'm not going to take that much damage, although Magic Alice coming through with an okay amount of damage, I guess. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Yeah, right, cool. So we're going to add... It is challenging shout? Yeah, so we're going to apply his buffs. And what we're going to do after this is we're going to use Haruhime's SA, which gives us 3 turns of you know, 100% strength. I'm already aware that they're gonna remove their debuffs at the end of this turn, so I need to like reapply them turn 5. That's the thing. So we're still gonna use Haruhime's SA, and then next turn I need her to use Arcane. So we're sort of hoping for the best. I know, like, just being able to remove debuffs really makes this more awkward for a lot of people, and at the same time, using such a strong team with, I mean, I think maybe I need to take the breastplates off of them because they're like pretty maxed out breastplates. You kind of want them to be countering, so maybe I need to bring some weaker armor maybe. Magic Alice, obviously the star here, doing so much damage compared to the others. Okay, so we do that. Now we reapply this one. We need to reapply this, otherwise they will kill me. We need to reapply this. We need to reapply this. So everything gets reapplied. Yeah, I mean, it's only one turn, but we're still going to get the damage worth out of it. Ooh. Oh, the damage reduction is not okay. How long do they have that on there for? I had a friend of mine send me a couple of teams that work or score relatively well if you don't have a good light or thunder team, but I hadn't asked them permission to actually run those teams to see if I could show you guys, unfortunately. So potentially you can do better with like a mixed match team. I know Winter Haruhime is probably pretty viable at this point. We're gonna do this. We're saving up for a triple SA potentially, or a double. We want to get as much out of this as possible. That's yeah, we're gonna save. We are definitely gonna save here. Okay, we're back up. We're not great damage, but not terrible damage. I know most people with like maxed out teams are probably going to be finishing around turn 8 or turn 9. But like I said, we're testing to see if the fire team can hold up. If they can't hold up, then we'll know. We'll know if they if they can. Oh, you know, it is what it is. Like, this is how you find things out. You investigate yourself. But in this case, I'm doing it for you. I mean, they do a lot of AoE damage in some cases. Where was the counter, Alice? Where was it? Ah, so hard to get good help these days. All right, so we're going to reapply these additionals because his additionals are kind of necessary in this case because he just doesn't do enough damage without them. Do I need to reapply additionals here? Does she? No, she's still got 2 turns of additionals. That's fine. Having 3 turn additionals instead of 2 or 1 turn additionals is so much better. Like, I hate 2 turn additionals. They just seem to run out endlessly. I mean, it's a little foreboding that we're at turn 7 and they're still just above half health. It's kind of making me a little bit nervous, but obviously we haven't used any of the SAs here. With the SA, I mean, if I double SA, then maybe I can go for a little bit more. But I mean, I gain no benefit from using Alice's SA on this, so potentially I'm probably gonna have to go with Lied and Magic Alice because physical Alice just is not gonna get the job done, I don't think. Yeah, all of the resistances are back. We've got to reapply the debuffs now. Pretty sure I fucked up my rotations. Because we're gonna do this. They're probably gonna kill me now because I didn't reapply Yasuga. But how many turns? Okay, so we do this anyway. No, we won't. We're not gonna SA this turn because otherwise, you know, they don't have debuffs. What would be the point? So we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're gonna reapply. I don't know how many turns. How many turns I have of additionals? We kind of need to survive. Basically, I biffed my rotation here. So I'm not going to be able to Arcanate this turn. I need to Yasuga, which is kind of sad. That means that Haruhime needs to counter like a lot. Otherwise, Air One's going to die. Like, she needs to like counter every turn. Okay, right, cool. We made it through. We made it through. That was a little bit scary. Now I can Arcanate just for the survival's sake. Just make sure everyone kept their strength buff. Yes, they did. So I can Arcanate here. Do all of this, and now we're gonna wait. How many turns left of these buffs? 1 turn. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna wait till next turn to do the SAs. That seems to be the logical way to go here. So we're literally just going to redo this. Next turn, we're waiting for the opportune moment, as it were, to SA. I mean, I may even get off a triple in that case. Probably not. Probably not. Although I may be able to triple SA on turn 11 before they reapply debuffs. I'm hoping they don't kill anyone. I got off Arcane, and I'm hoping Haruhime just keeps countering. Like, everything's on Haruhime right now. Okay, so no triple. We might be able to do it at the end of this turn, actually. Yeah, okay, so next turn we can probably do it. Yeah, their damage resistance is pretty much gone now. They're back to 0. That's fine. I can triple SA before they remove debuffs and reapply their defensive buffs. So fingers crossed. I mean, we may even have overcalculated this. Like, maybe a triple SA is overkill here, but it's still worth to find out. That way I can let you guys know that even if the rotation's different, like, hopefully this actually finishes it for me, like turn 11. Okay, yeah, I think I overkilled a little bit here. I think a double SA probably would have been fine, which means we probably could have finished it a lot earlier. Yeah, we had one whole SA spare, so I can definitely finish it earlier. Let's have a look at what the score is. $9.4 million. That, to be fair, if you get that, is an acceptable score. So it does kind of seem like if you have a decent fire team, you can still score relatively well for your familiar. I can score higher. Okay, guys, so after a little bit of investigation and a few more runs to trial it out, it doesn't seem as though this team can finish earlier than turn 11 with a double SA. We're just shy, and I mean just shy. If I can think of a way to tweak this team a little bit, I could probably finish it on turn 10 rather than turn 11, even possibly turn 9. But for now, this is the score I'm only able to get with this team. I genuinely hope this helps people out that doesn't have a light team or a Thunder team to use this. 9.4, 9.5 million is still a relatively good score for an average familiar. So don't feel bad about it if you, don't feel bad about it if you can't get that light team or Thunder team going. There's going to be a lot of people that struggle with these stages. Light and Thunder AoE teams, especially magic teams, like of all things to want you to use, are really going to be difficult for a lot of people. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this helped at all. I genuinely do. Like, I did this specifically just to help, because after this, I'm literally going to go and put a better team together and probably score higher than this. Not to make you feel bad, I'm not flexing. I'm just saying, like, this whole video was to try and help anyone that just has a good fire team and nothing else. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to drop a like if you did. I would really appreciate a like, actually. I think YouTube's not sharing my videos as much to people. But yeah, if you did enjoy, please like, subscribe if you're not. Social media links will be in the description. I hope to see you in my stream later, because I love it when new people come by and say hi. I like talking to people. I like talking in general. But that's going to be everything. So I love you, and I will catch you later.